Hey everyone, welcome to my very first video of this channel. If you are a Java developer or just getting started in backend development, this video is for you. Today, we are going to explore why Spring Boot is most essential frameworks for every Java beginner and why we should learn. Make sure to hit subscribe and like if you find this video useful. And firstly, are you a Java developer and wondering which framework to learn next, confused by all the options? Let me tell you. If you're serious about backend development or microservices, Spring Boot is your golden ticket. In this video, I'll explain why Spring Boot is most important framework for Java beginners, how it simplifies your coding life, and why top companies rely on it every day. Let's get started. So today we are going to learn what is Spring Boot, why it's important for beginners, and real world usage, how to get started, and our final thoughts. So what is Spring Boot? Spring Boot is a Java-based framework that makes it easy to create standalone, production-grade Spring applications with minimal configuration. Let's get started with some basics. Spring Boot is open source Java-based framework built on top of traditional Spring framework. But here's what it makes special. Spring Boot takes care of all the boilerplate code and configurations, so you can start building your app fast. Imagine this. You can walk into a kitchen where everything is preset, oven, preheated, tools, organized, and ingredients measured and everything. That's what the Spring Boot does for you for your Java application. So here are the important key points for Spring Boot, which is built on top of Spring Framework, which comes with auto configuration, embedded servers like Tomcat, simplifies the setup and deployment. So next, why it's important for beginners. Because Spring Boot is one of the best framework for Java beginners, here's why it is considered as a game changer. First, it's easy to get started. Like, forget about long setup which take lot of time. With Spring Initializer, you can create fully functional Spring Boot project in just few clicks. We can choose the dependencies, download the project, import it into your IDE, and you are ready to code. And the fast development. With minimal configuration, we have a lot of annotations like Spring Boot application, REST controllers, and AutoWire to handle configurations, and we no need to write the hundreds of lines of XML code. So we can focus on logic, and Spring Boot handles the setup behind the scenes. And the microservices friendly, which is the backbone for modern distributed systems. And the REST APIs, the development is super easy. If you want to build your first API, you can build by working on RESTful endpoints in just 5 to 6 lines using annotations like get mapping, post mapping, request body. It's intuitive, clean, and quick for beginners. We can also secure it by default. Like we can use Spring Security Integration, which is very important and useful. And we also have the microservices with like we can use Spring Cloud, Spring Boot, like which becomes the backbone of distributed scalable microservices system. And we can also implement load balancing, service discovery, configuration server. Spring handles it all and perfect for real world backend development. We also have built-in testing. The Spring Boot includes tools like JUnit, Mockito, Spring Test to help you write unit and integration tests easily. Beginners learn test-driven development without needing extra setup. And the Cloud Ready, which works great with Docker, Kubernetes, AWS, GCP, and Azure. Coming to the next slide, where is Spring Boot used in real world? Spring Boot is not just for learning. It powers real-world applications at scale. Companies like Netflix, Amazon, Uber, PayPal, Google all use Spring Boot in their backend services. Why? Because it's scalable, flexible, built for the cloud. Here are some examples. Netflix uses Spring Boot plus Spring Cloud for microservices. In backing, APIs for customers onboarding or the payments often use Spring Boot. And the startup uses it to deliver MVPs quickly. These companies like Netflix, Amazon, Uber use the Spring Boot for building microservices and APIs because it's scalable, easy to integrate with the databases like SQL, MySQL, MongoDB, and used in enterprise-grade production apps too. If you want to work in Java backend or microservices, Spring Boot is the gateway. How to get started? Here are the basic steps. You can start with installing Java 8 or the latest version so that you can get the latest version, and then install an IDE like IntelliJ IDE or VS Code. And next, you can choose Spring Initializer. Choose dependencies you want to add, and then generate, import it into IDE, and run. Then it's done. If you want, you can further deploy it into your cloud. Spring Boot makes Java exciting again. Whether you are a student, job seeker, or just getting into the backend dev, it's your perfect launchpad. Let me know in your comments what Spring Boot topic you would like me to cover next. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon because hands on tutorials and real world projects are coming up. Thank you.